Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general spread for the collective 5 years good. This won't be for everyone, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Use your discernment and trust your own intuition, okay? We're going to go ahead and get started with this reading. I already confirmed what cards they want me to use for this particular spread. I don't know why they want to start with the index cards first, but we're going to start with them and see what comes out and clarify that with some tarot and some oracle cards and see what the closing advice will be for this reading. All right, again, take it how it resonates. Don't force it to fit. Use discernment and trust your own intuition. All right, the name of the song in the background is called No Distractions. It's by Dice Peso. It's about blocking out distractions, not allowing distractions to distract you from your purpose, your goal, your assignment, your mission, your purpose, your whatever. There are a lot of distractions in the collective energy. A lot of things are coming up in the collective energy, but don't let these things that are coming up be a distraction for you, okay? Take it how it resonates. All right. I'm also getting crash out season. Don't let these distractions or these situations make you crash out this season. I'm hearing keep it together, keep it cute, keep it classy, keep it peaceful. What's going on in the collective? What is this about? Take it how it resonates. So something about crashing out. Don't let these distractions, these people make you crash out this season, because you need to stay focused. You don't need to be distracted. You don't need to get caught up in somebody else's mess or whatever this is. What's the message for the highest good, please and thank you? All right. We have detox your heart, your mind, and your space. Your heart space. You've learned how not to carry what's not yours. Okay. When you're given a divine, let me say it like this, when you have an assignment, a specific assignment, right? Or if you've been assigned to someone, right, to help someone find their way back to their higher self, whatever, right? If that's your assignment. In some cases, your assignments may not follow your direction or follow the guidance that you're trying to give. And when you have a situation where you're trying to help someone, see the truth or understand the whatever it is they need to understand, and they don't understand or they choose not to understand, you have to make a decision in that point whether or not you will decide to continue to force the person to see it from your way, or force the person to wake up, or whatever the case may be. It says, will you have, so the card that came out says you learn how to not carry what's not yours. On the back of the card, it has some things that relate to that. And what it says is, will you try to fix everyone? This is a question. Or will you sacrifice yourself for every soul? Or will you discern your assignment and release it and rest in love? This is how you evolve from being a vulnerable healer to a whole, like a healer. You know what I mean? So it's like, sometimes we get attached to our assignments to the point where we want to try to fix them by sacrificing things that we shouldn't sacrifice. Sometimes it's ourselves. We may stay with a person for too long because we think we can fix them. And it's funny because I always reference this as a point of reference, but there's an episode on Real Housewives of Atlanta where this Kenya Moore was dating this guy named Matt, who was supposedly aggressive towards her throughout their relationship. But looking back at it now with a different set of eyes, you can clearly see how Kenya would provoke Matt to anger and then record him or get him on camera acting out after she's provoked him to anger, crashing out, to make him look like a bad guy, to make herself look like the hero or the victim. So one episode she said something like she feels like she has to fix him, When the reality of it is, instead of trying to fix him, who she thinks is broken, she needed to be fixing herself, who is broken. So sometimes we're trying to fix people that are broken, but the real assignment is for us to fix what's broken within ourselves, right? Take it how it resonates. I'm moving on. There's a person here that says they are sorry. If you give me one more chance, I promise not to mess this up. Baby, I am sorry. Okay. We have karmic energy on the board. This could be a karmic energy. I promise you everything, but I lied to get what I wanted. So this could have been somebody who you were dealing with in the past that messed this up between the two of you by lying to you to get what they wanted. Maybe this person, I guess, messed things up with you, and now you can't forgive this person for lying to you or whatever this is they did to you, but they want to say they're sorry for this. Somebody here could be numbing their feelings or drowning in their emotions. Take it how it resonates. We also have a thrill seeker, somebody who likes to pursue intense situations or experience high highs and very low lows. King of Wands energy. All right. Somebody with very impulsive behaviors. We also have dark magic at play in reverse. Okay. And the last card we have out is Sinners, which also reference the movies in reverse. Okay. So somebody here could have been doing dark magic. The dark magic could be reversed back to the sender. The person that was doing the dark magic could be drowning in their emotions, going through a very difficult time, realizing what they did or suffering from some kind of punishment for doing what they did. But this is somebody who was very impulsive, that tried to throw magic on you. All right, let's move on. What's the message for the collective? They want you to detox your heart and your mind and clear your heart space. All right. Look, somebody here, it backfired. It says paid under the table to sacrifice you. So something here backfired. If somebody paid for dark magic or spell work to be done on you, or paid somebody else to do it, whoever did it, that spell work is being returned back to the sender. If the person you were dealing with did this spell work on you, they're now being sacrificed, or they're now getting the return. They are now receiving. They're receiving what? They're going through some kind of emotional loss. So whoever was doing dark magic on the collective, they're experiencing some type of emotional loss. And they're grieving the loss of something or someone, or they've lost someone. Okay, I don't know. Take the lesson and the correction before it's too late. I don't know what's going on here, but somebody here needs to hear this message, because it's like this is either going to make a lesson out of you, or this is going to either correct someone's bad behavior or teach someone a lesson. Somebody here needs to learn the lesson before it's too late. I don't know if this is you or them. Somebody here is about to win a lot of money. Atlantic Star could be significant. There's a song by Atlantic Star called Send For Me. Put a message in a bottle, baby. Or put a message in a bottle. This is from a divine masculine. I don't know. This may be about a masculine that is going through some kind of karma, or receiving some kind of karma for sending dark magic towards you, or using dark magic on you, or paying for somebody to put spell work on you. This person needs to be corrected because they don't learn their lessons. They eat the heart. I don't know who this person is. This is an emperor on the shadow side here. Let me see what that is. I just looked over and saw the emperor on the shadow side. For somebody here, you need to enjoy this peace before your abundance comes in. um, tried to stop you from using your gifts, doesn't want you to spread the truth to others. I don't know what this is, y'all. Okay, let's see what this Emperor on the shadow side is. It said, the only reason why I'm looking at this Emperor because the card says a divine masculine is out here. This is somebody's divine masculine that wants you to send them a message in a bottle or pray for them. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Somebody's divine masculine is under heavy spell work and they want you to pray for them. They're numbing their feelings to avoid feeling the pain of what they're dealing with, they're going through, but this person kind of wants somebody to pray for them because they're being either sacrificed or punished, or I don't like this feeling that I'm getting, but this is like, pray for me. I'm drowning, I'm dying, I'm losing my mind, or I've lost myself, or I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like this energy. What's this Emperor showing up on the shadow side for? Oh, Lord. I can't even get my throat chakra to clear. Like, this person wants to send you a message somehow, but I feel like they can't communicate from wherever they are, or their communication's being blocked from you for some reason. I don't know what this is, but it's like they want to send you a message before it's too late. They want to apologize to you before it's too late, or they want to, I guess, fix this before it's too late, or come back before it's too late. They want to do something before it's too late. All right, on the shadow side, the masculine card, or the Emperor card, says that this is somebody who bears responsibilities well and can be justifiably proud of what you have accomplished, but the strictness with which you go about your duties is taking a toll on you, and not everything has to be set in stone. So leave some room for growth and change. And if you are afraid to face the darker parts of yourself, you won't be able to help others with their own darkness. So this masculine needs help with their shadow work, doing their shadow work. They're not able to face their demons alone. They don't want to be a sinner. They want to repent for their sins, or make something right here, or justify their actions, or make something better than what it was. But they have to stop being afraid to face their own fears or their own emotions or something like that. This person needs to face their fears. So it says on this side also, this masculine needs to embrace either the feminine side of himself, or he needs to alchemize his soul force of sulfur and embrace his emotions. This person's not embracing their emotions. They're like cold-hearted, or not connected to their emotions, or detached from their emotions. But they have feelings for this divine feminine energy, but they don't know how to express themselves. I don't know. It says that the alchemical soul force of sulfur and the embracing moons of the feminine power embodied in the Empress, in his Empress. So this master could be either looking for his Empress, or he could have lost his Empress, his divine counterpart. So I feel like this masculine is sad and emotional because he lost his divine feminine to a karmic lover, because he did not want to learn his lesson, or he didn't learn the lesson. He was out here being impulsive and making bad decisions and seeking after thrills, seeking adventures and shit like that, and running from himself, and, you know, paying for things under the table. For some of them, they could have been paying for sex from some of these people, or even selling their bodies for, I don't know, living a very sinful lifestyle. And now this person needs money, or they want money, or they don't have any money. They spent their money, they lost their money, now they're drowning in their emotions. Person could be numbing their feelings. I don't know. This person could be self-reflecting as well. So maybe this person is now self-reflecting on what they did to their divine counterpart. And maybe they're realizing they could have made the correction before it was too late. But now that it's too late, the Empress is gone, and this person feels lost without their other half or with their counterpart. And all this spell work they paid to have done, for some of them, this is like cosmetic surgery to alter their face, their bodies to look a certain way. They pay for all that stuff to look a certain way, to get a certain person, and then they ended up losing themselves or something like that. I don't know. But this was a person that was carrying a lot of burdens on their shoulders, and the card said, you are not carrying your burdens anymore. What did it say? What did it say? I read it right here. It says you learn how not to carry what's not yours. So I feel like you were carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, or somebody here was carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders, and the weight that you were carrying on your shoulders was not yours. Some of it could have been from somebody else. You trying to carry this person, or you trying to, provide for this person or be there for this person, was only putting more weight on your shoulders. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the shadow, or vice versa deck. So somebody here needs to take the lesson and the correction and learn from their mistakes before it's too late. We have the Five of Swords here. Look, lost money. Somebody here has lost a lot of money for paying for spell work. They lost a lot of money paying for spell work. Five of Swords energy. Dark-haired woman could be significant, or old lady. This could be the person they were paying to do the spell work, and this person that was doing the spell work on this person or for this person was just taking their money. It's like they wasn't even doing anything to the person they thought they were doing something to. They just took this person's money and didn't do nothing with it. Like, if I gave you money to do certain work, and then you tell me the work is done, but the work isn't done, so you just took my money, is what I'm getting. Somebody just took this person's money and didn't do the work. I don't know. Loss of money is here. So somebody here could be losing a lot of money, and you're about to win a lot of money. What else? We have hope is here. Three of Wands. This person still hope. This person hopes that it's not too late. And then we have a letter in reverse. So this person could be trying to send you a message, or sent a message that you didn't receive. This got something to do with financial abundance. Somebody was trying to send somebody something, but it didn't get received by the person it was sent to. It went back to the sender. So the sender got the letter back, or the money went back to the person who sent it, because the person who was supposed to receive it wasn't available, or the address was different, or something was not the way it was supposed to be. I don't know. You didn't receive the money you were supposed to receive, or the money you were supposed to receive went to somebody else. Somebody else got it, took it from you. What's this? Clarify this loss of money. We have weakness here. The Ten of Swords. Somebody here could be in bad health. It's giving somebody is going to receive a lot of money from a family member or someone that was sick or ill, that wants you to have whatever this is, but somebody else is going to try to stop you from receiving it. They're going to put it in a place where only you can find it. I'm getting like buried treasures, or a hidden. So she's putting this land, it looks like she's burying something in the ground to hide something so it can't be found. It looks like a lot of money that's being put away. So it looks like there is nothing left, but there is something left, but it's just not where it was. So whoever hid the money from the other person knows where the money is, and that person's trying to tell you where to find this money for yourself. I don't know what that is. Somebody put something up for you to find it, so the other person couldn't take it from you. You know where it is. You got to find it wherever it is. I don't know. I hope this helps. Take it how it resonates. What's the message? If you forgive me, I promise I won't mess this up again. This person could be sick or like not doing well financially. We have success here, 10 of Wands. And we have the 2 of Wands with faithfulness and affection. We have the Ace of Cups here with a visitor coming through. And we have the Journey card, 10 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Somebody here who's being very flattered. And the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. All right, for some of you, this looks like an invitation to a wedding. An invite to a get-together or a gathering. You may be receiving an invite or invitation to go to a gathering by someone that's inviting you to a event, because he's pulling out a chair. Okay, this is an unexpected invitation to go somewhere you were not invited. It looks like you're going to be invited to a wedding or a surprise wedding or something like that, or you may be the one getting married and not be aware of what's going on. Somebody is planning to surprise you with something. They're hoping that it's successful. So this person could be acting very suspicious. There could be a lot of money coming up missing. You could be wondering where the money is going. If you have an honest person who's very trustworthy and this person's been acting weird lately, I don't think this person's out there cheating on you. I think they're trying to plan some type of trip or something special for you to surprise you or something. And it may seem as if they're hiding something, which they are, but it's not nothing bad. It's actually pretty good. But I don't want to reveal the secret or what this is they're planning to give you. But just know somebody's trying to surprise you with something, and you're going to be happy they did. Okay? I'm not going to go too much into that. But for others of you, this is an invitation to you're being invited to someone's wedding, and there's an ex that's going to show up at somebody's wedding uninvited. Somebody's ex is going to show up at somebody's event uninvited. They not invited by you, but they were like a +1 or invited by somebody else. And this is somebody who you don't get along with, but they're going to show up at this event and they're going to try to get you to respond in a way that makes you look like you have, let's just say it's like your baby's daddy, right? Or this is your person, and they got an ex or a baby mama that shows up at the place where you are together uninvited, to cause a scene, to act up, or whatever the case may be, to make you doubt yourself about this person. Whatever this person is trying to do to get you upset or make you feel some type of way towards your person, don't let them trigger you and get you to react to them and show out and you know what I'm saying, and get invested in what this is. Like, ignore that person, right? Because even in this card, this woman is trying to calm this lady down because maybe she just found out some information. Now she's upset. And this lady is like, you're too pretty to be upset. Don't let that bother you, or don't let what they said about you, you know what I'm saying, distract you from what you're doing. So somebody's trying to throw you off, make you doubt yourself, or make you second guess your decision to do something here. If you feel like you made the right choice in whatever this is, then don't let anybody talk you out of what you think is right for you. Trust your own intuition about whatever this is, and don't let anybody convince you that you're making a bad decision if you believe that you're making the right choice. All right, we have thoughts at the bottom, reconciliation, and a sincere friend and presence, and a dark-haired man. So I don't know. Take it how it resonates. If somebody here wants to apologize to you, collective, for not being a stand-up guy or a stand-up girl, or for not making you their choice or choosing you as their choice in the past. They want to reconcile with you and work things out if you're open to it. With tenderness here, the King of Cups. And we have the Thief at the bottom. Somebody misses your tender kisses. I'm hearing the song Tender Kisses in my head by Shanice Wilson, I think her name is. But somebody misses your tender kisses. And they can't wait to see you again. And they hope that you feel the same way about seeing them again. So this feels like a situation where someone could have walked away from you, or you walked away from them, and now there's an opportunity coming up where you and this person may meet up again, whether planned or otherwise, where there's going to be an opportunity for the two of you to discuss whatever happened and possibly fix or reconcile things between the two of you and move forward together. One of you may be a little bit reluctant, the other one may be a little bit afraid. But if both of you want the same thing, then maybe it's worth the effort to work things out if it can be resolved peacefully between the two of you. Take it how it resonates, okay? I don't know. What's this message about for the collective? Take the lesson and the correction before it's too late. Clarify that. Take the lesson or the correction before it's too late. Because somebody here needs to take action before it's too late. If they don't take action, they're going to miss out on the opportunity to be with you. Somebody else is going to come in and take you away from them. So if they really want to be with you, now is the time to take action, or keep waiting for the right opportunity and end up missing out on the opportunity altogether. Because by the time they decide to take action, it may be too late for them. All right? So if this is a masculine that's looking at an empress or wanting to go towards an empress, what are you waiting for? There may never be the right time for you to take action, but if you know you need to take action, then you need to take action, because if you don't, somebody else is going to come in and steal this person away from you. And then it's going to be too late, right? So I don't know. This is somebody who wants to be with their divine counterpart, but they don't know if the other person feels the same way. The Chariot came out to confirm that it's time for you to take action. If this is a Cancer, that's crazy because, never mind. Yeah, what are you waiting for? If this person is your complete wish fulfillment or makes you happy and you are happy with this person and this person is the person you want to be with, what is holding you back from going towards this person besides being afraid of rejection? If this person rejects this person's offer, let me ask, is this person going to accept this person back when they come, or reject their offer? So let me help you figure out a possible outcome. Is the feminine going to accept this masculine's offer, or will the feminine reject this person's offer when they return? Can I get some advice or some insight on that? How does this feminine feel towards this masculine returning back to them? Will they accept this person's offer? So let's see if this feminine will accept your offer when you return. Ace of Pentacles. If the offer is right, the answer is yes. But if you come back with anything less than that, you probably will get rejected. So don't come back half-stepping, making no offer that you can't make. Or if you make an offer, you better make it your best offer. I don't know. But yeah, I think this is a good sign. What's the outcome? What's the Empress feelings toward this person if they come back and make an offer? Will they accept their offer or reject their offer? I don't know. It may be different for everybody. Some of y'all might not feel the same way. I got the Four of Pentacles. At the bottom, I got the Moon and the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. It could be a no, but it also could be and not the right time. You got the contract card. What's the Four of Pentacles got to do with the Empress accepting the offer? Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Oh, she may feel like, or they may feel like this offer isn't good enough, or there's a better offer out there somewhere, or the offer you're offering is not, I don't know, it's like the offer may not be good enough, or it may be too late. I don't know. What's the message? I don't want to make this difficult. And look who came out. The Empress, the Five of Swords, the Strength card, the Page of Wands. She may make you wait a while. So I don't think it's a no that they won't be open to your offer. I just feel like they're going to make you work for it. They're not going to be as open as you think they are. They may be closed off for a reason. Like, before they accept your offer, they may want you to prove that you're serious about making this commitment with them. They may not want to accept this offer until they're sure that you're ready to invest in them. If you act like you want to commit, they may be open to the idea of commitment. But if you show up in the same energy as before, you will get rejected. I'm so sorry. Because what the Empress doesn't want is another toxic relationship with another toxic counterpart, you or somebody else, that's going to lead them back to the same place they were before, down the wrong path. So I feel like, to answer the question about whether or not the Divine Feminine is open to the Divine Masculine, it all depends on if the Divine Masculine has actually stepped into their Empress status, or if they're still operating in the same frequency. If you are at a place where you're ready to evolve and grow spiritually, then yes, you have a chance to be with your person again. But if you haven't spiritually evolved or done the work on yourself, or self-reflected on the things you've done in the past and ready to make those changes, then the answer is going to be no. So it depends on the person you're dealing with on whether or not to take you back or give you a second chance. It depends on how you make them feel about moving forward with you, okay? Because some of them have issues with believing anything you say due to the fact that in the past you could have been dishonest about a lot of the things you did. So for some of you, that may be the reason they decide to walk away. If they still feel like they can't trust you, they will walk away. So they will walk away if they feel like they cannot trust you. But if you can prove to them you can be trusted, they may be open to a second chance. So it depends on how you make them feel, on if they give you a chance or not give you a chance. It's up to them to decide how they feel in the end, okay? So if you want this new beginning with your divine counterpart, whether they accept you back or not, is not the outcome you're looking for. What you're trying to do is balance things out between you and them. So if they did want to return back to you, there would be an opportunity for them to do so, all right? But until then, I feel like you need to keep focusing on yourself and doing the work on yourself so that you can be available to your person when you return, okay? They're not going to play games with you this time. If they see any red flags, it's a done deal and you're out. You're out the picture again, okay? So yes to some, no to others, only because it may not be the right time. And if it is the right time for some of you, I do see you and this person being happy together in the future. All right? Take it how it resonates. Peace, love, and light to you all. Namaste.